Hey there, this is Steve Horseman with Good Guys to Great Men. Thanks for watching today. Today's video I want to talk about rejection. It's something that every man shares. It's a fear that every man has to handle. But the reason I want to talk about it is because over the years of coaching men who are looking for a bolder, more confident, more connected, affectionate, and passionate love and life, I found out that how a man responds to rejection is a key predictor of how the rest of his life is going to go. So in this video, I want to talk about the difference between responding and reacting to a certain type of rejection. And if you can learn to get your masculine mojo together in such a way that you can respond to rejection in your intimate relationships, this is going to be a key predictor of how well you handle rejection and other challenges in the other parts of your life. So one of the biggest areas that men have issues with rejection is when a woman starts getting distant. A woman starts getting dismissive or disinterested, or she starts pulling away. When she starts saying, I need my space. Sometimes it gets even worse. Sometimes she says, I don't know if we're connected anymore. I don't feel the connection. Maybe I love you, but I'm not in love with you, which is probably the worst one. But how a man handles this time in his life, in his intimate relationships, I found out is such an important predictor of the rest of your life and how you're going to handle challenges in the future. So to talk about reacting versus responding, in my story, I know what it's like to react to that. I know what it's like to react to sexual rejection, to a dismissive woman, to being pushed away, to someone needing her space, wanting to move away, not feeling connected. And the reaction to that is a gut level pain. I know what the pain feels like, and it makes us get a death grip on what we're trying to save. We grip onto her. We grip onto saving everything that we thought was supposed to be. And we end up becoming clingy and critical and questioning and whiny and insecure. And we get into long, heavy conversations, and we pester and we pick and we poke because for the first time we feel fear in this relationship. We feel fear that it won't go the way we wanted it to go. And that type of reaction from a man doesn't only make her move away. It doesn't only repel her from our orbit. It makes us feel horrible about ourselves. It makes us feel weak. It makes us feel needy. It makes us feel insecure and uncertain. And so when I work with men who are trying to change their life and transform their relationship, I teach them how to respond like a man who knows his own value, to respond like a man who is fully aware of his purpose on this earth, and that this relationship, the intimate relationship that he has put all his eggs into, is not the sole defining measure of his worth. And until a man can start to realize that his internal value and his social value, his financial value, and his intellectual value, and his sexual value actually are very strong, even if she doesn't want to be in his life, even if she wants her space or wants to move away from him in any capacity. If he doesn't believe in his own value, he's going to have a tough time making decisions on any challenge that comes up in the future, not just this one. But we are most triggered in our intimate romantic relationships, especially long-term committed relationships. So reacting versus responding is the key indicator for a man and his future. There's many other opportunities to handle conflict and rejection in an intimate relationship, but I'm using this one, which is so common, of a woman distancing herself emotionally, physically, and sexually from you. And the thing I want to leave you with on this video is that if you can muster the awareness of who you are being when she is doing that, and realize that your value on this earth isn't defined by what she is feeling or thinking or doing, you're going to be able to respond from a place of strength and compassion and empathy for her. And I'll tell you a secret. That's exactly what most women need in that situation. What she is doing and how she is feeling is almost always about her and almost has nothing to do with you whatsoever. And for her to know that you know that will be one of the strongest, most safest, anchoring feelings that you can give a woman. When you respond with strength and awareness of your own value, not getting rattled by her moving away, not getting rattled by her distancing, and not getting rattled by the threat of her not being in your life, that's the best way for a woman to know that you're safe, believe it or not. So in this video, I hope you got the point on reacting versus responding. How a man responds to that most painful part in his life is a key predictor to what's going to happen in the rest of his life. Thanks for watching today. I appreciate it. Take care. Bye-bye.